first game week of the Premier League season has passed, and the question that everyone is asking is how many predictions I got right. I definitely got Liverpool versus Ipswich right. The others, I'm not sure. I'm not going to watch that video back because I don't like looking at myself, because I hate myself. It's time for game week 2 of the Premier League season. I'm looking forward to it. There are some interesting fixtures. Hopefully I get more than one right. I'm going to maybe stop predicting Dominic Solanke to be the best striker in the league, because that didn't really work out. So if you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. Let's try to get 20 likes on the video. Subscribe if you are new, and share this video with all your friends, your dog, your cat, so we can get as many people laughing at my terrible predictions. Brighton versus Man United. I feel like I've already underestimated Brighton massively, like so incredibly bad, it's actually insane. I predicted them to draw with Everton last week. Terrible prediction. They were just so much better than Everton, and it looks like they're still going to bring in even more players. Matt O'Reilly from Celtic, really good signing. Kadioglu, I just did a video on him yesterday. Make sure to check it out after this video. Things are looking really good for Brighton, and my 9th place prediction is going to age very badly. Man United didn't really look impressive in their 1-0 win over Fulham. They got the job done. They had some terrible misses. There were some terrible misses, but the worst thing about that entire game was what I tweeted, I don't know what you say, but what I put up on Twitter. Mazwai being the number 3. He's a right back. That is disgusting. And I think me doing crimes against humanity would be justified. I reckon it's going to be a close enough game. Brighton will take the lead. Man United will get one back late. The game's going to finish a 1-1 draw. Both teams will be relatively happy with the result. Tottenham versus Everton. Both of these teams I massively overestimated in game week 1 of the Premier League. I said Everton could get a result against Brighton, and I said Spurs would beat Leicester. That's not even overestimating them. They drew with Leicester. I don't know how they did that. I predicted Spurs to finish 3rd this year. I thought they were going to have a good season, and I'm already regretting that after match week 1. It's not looking good. Dominic Solanke, who I said would score 20 goals, missed about 3 or 4 good chances, but I'm going to say what everyone says when strikers miss loads of chances. At least he's getting into those positions.
You're a fucking idiot.
I think Spurs get the job done. They keep a clean sheet. It's not going to be the most impressive performances, but they get the job done. Like I said twice, I'm going to stop repeating myself and just say Spurs win this game 2-0 thanks to a goal from Dominic Solanke, kicking off his golden boot run. No! Crystal Palace versus West Ham. West Ham versus Aston Villa had the perfect ending for me. With John Duran scoring that last minute goal, I would have absolutely loved at the London Stadium if he just did this like he did on Instagram Live, you know, just give a little bit of a nod as well. It would have been the greatest thing of all time. It would have been pure Barclays. He didn't, but it was still funny that he scored against West Ham. Emeriche Eze was robbed of an absolute worldie from a free kick. It was kind of a stupid thing from the referee. There was a foul in the box, but he shot straight from the free kick. The player that was fouled was Nathan Collins, who's Irish, so he can't do any wrong. So correct decision from the referee. Both of these teams have 0 points after game week 1. They're both going to be looking for something. Crystal Palace are typically good at home. I think it's going to be a draw, a 1-1 draw. At that, Eze is going to get his goal. Southampton versus Nottingham Forest. This is one you're going to want to skip through on match of the day. It's not going to be exciting. It's not going to be fun. Southampton are getting relegated. Nottingham Forest will be very close. It's just going to be a very cagey, boring match. I think Forest nab a goal at the very end. It's going to be a 1-0 win. Fulham versus Leicester. Jamie Vardy is back in the Premier League. It's perfect. All you want. I don't even know what age he is, to be honest. I think he's in his late 30s. He might well be 50. But he's still going to be drinking Red Bulls before games. And he's still going to be scoring goals in the Premier League. It just doesn't even make sense. You know, with all the sports science and stuff like that, that surely can't be good. Yet he does it. And he's doing really well. A goal against Spurs. He's going to score again in this game. Leicester are going to lose, though. 2-1 Fulham. Emile Smith-Rowe gets his first goal. Everyone's going to be going crazy. I still think they're going to be having a bad season. Man City versus Ipswich. Ipswich were impressive in their opening game versus Liverpool. Well, in the first half and the second half, it was all Liverpool. Man City beat Chelsea. Not really that impressive, as to be expected. Now they're at home versus Ipswich. If this is anything but a win by at least 2 goals, it's going to be a surprise. Ipswich will put up a fight similar to what they did against Liverpool in the first half, but then the fitness of a Premier League team, a top Premier League team, will kick in. City will be able to win this game 3-0. Haaland gets 2, De Bruyne gets the other. Aston Villa versus Arsenal, and I'm feeling drop points for Arsenal. People are saying they're going to win the Premier League. No, not for me. They're a good team, but so are Aston Villa. Villa did really well to come back late against West Ham. Now they're at home. I reckon they win this game, and they win it with the same scoreline of 2-1. Ollie Watkins was not good against West Ham. He will be good in this game. He'll get a goal and an assist, and the head loss will begin for Arsenal fans. Bournemouth versus Newcastle. Bournemouth have got their replacement for Dominic Solanke in Evan Neeson. He's a decent footballer. I just don't think he'll be able to live up to what Dominic Solanke did last season. I don't think they'll be scoring as many goals, albeit I still think they're a good football side. I think Newcastle are a better one. It's going to be a close match, but Newcastle will just be that little bit extra more clinical. They're going to score 2. Bournemouth are going to score none. It's going to be a 2-0 win for Newcastle. Wolves versus Chelsea. Chelsea are a funny football team, aren't they? They've now brought in Joao Felix. Let go Conor Gallagher. why are they bringing in another forward and then letting go of Conor Gallagher on the midfield? I rate Conor Gallagher. I feel like I'm in the minority with that. I like him. I think he's a good midfielder. I think he was good for Chelsea last season. So to sell him to Atleti was a bit weird. And then to bring in Joao Felix, a player who for a long time I've been a big fan of. But I just don't like this move for Chelsea, and I don't like this move for Joao Felix because where is he going to play? At the Molineux, I think Wolves will be able to believe that they can win this game. They'll be up against their former player Pedro Neto. That's not going to cause any problems. This game is going to be a 1-1 draw. Cole Palmer will score a penalty, but that's all Chelsea will get, and both teams will pick up their first point of the season. And then Liverpool versus Brentford. Liverpool, the only club in Europe's top 7 leagues to have not signed a player, which is quite humorous. And they've also sold a lot of young players. Bobby Clark is a player I absolutely loved. Genuinely one of my favourite players at Liverpool. And then they sold him to RB Salzburg. That one hurt me. Fabio Carvalho was another player I liked. He's been sold to Brentford. Can he get revenge against his former team? Revenge? Revenge probably isn't the right word. But you know what I'm trying to say. Trying to show them they shouldn't have sold him. Arne Slot's first Premier League home game at Anfield. I reckon they get the job done. They're going to concede a goal, but it's going to be a 3-1 win for Liverpool. We have a 100% record when it comes to Liverpool scoreline so far this season. Hopefully Liverpool can become what Spain were to me in Euro 2024, where I just get every single Spain prediction right. I don't know how I did it. Just consistently throughout the entire tournament. Spain. Everything else, terribly wrong. Spain kept getting better and better. So that was my Game Week 2 Premier League predictions. Let me know what you thought of them in the comments. What have I got wrong? Hopefully one right this week. If we can just get one right every single week, that's respectable. And it's not really, but you know, it's just the bare minimum. Make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on. I'll probably be doing a few watch alongs throughout the week. I've also started a new series called Player Profile, where I just pick a random player every single week and go into a deep analysis of them. This week, Kadioglu, the guy can play in 10 different positions. It is kind of crazy. Definitely worth a watch. If you're not going to watch that, you're basically dead to me, but I appreciate you watching until this point in the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.